People are out in the fields, and things are drying on out. So this is Dickinson, at least to the west of there, thanks to Dean Rummel. We keep it going. We go right to this past weekend in Dickinson, thanks to Jenny Black for sharing this photo, to another one that we have of some corn and fall colors going on in Emmons County. There was one other caption that we had in Emmons County saying that it was dry enough to get out in those fields. So it's kind of that the battle is, are we finding that division on whether it's still too wet to get in out in the fields, or if it's dry enough? And I'll say this, there is no chance of rainfall between today and Monday of next week. So that's 7 whole days of a whole lot of nothing. And where do we compare? This is strictly for Bismarck, but look at this. The January, February months, typically some drier months. Then we start getting a little wet in the spring season, and then most of the thunderstorm activity and so forth picks up in June and July. Those are the wettest months, and now we're starting to go back down again. But on average, we average about 1 3/4 of an inch of precip here. And so we have seen, though, in the capital city, 4 inches for the year, the month to date, excuse me, that's what I'm looking for. But when we look at the year to date, we could see that 2025 has brought in 20 inches of rainfall. Compare that to 2024, just under 15 inches. So we've seen a good amount of rainfall. And as we learned from Thursday, too, the drought monitor has us in the lower 48, the only state without a drought or even the abnormally dry category. But with us drying out now, we feed in the warmth, we feed in a high pressure, we feed in a ridge. And so this is going to all equate due to those warmer temperatures that we're going to see. So starting already on Thursday, I mean, we have that ridge amplified. It comes in from the western half of the country and it keeps building. So everybody's kind of in this green, and that's the mild air. So the jet stream is just a little bit to our north, and that's why we're going to see all of that being fed in. But, you know, when we break it down even further, the 6 to 10 day temperature trend, we're warm. We're staying warm in the next 8 to 14 days. And so that's where we're going to see that trend come around on the warmer side. And we stand here with that 10-day temperature trend, just no change coming our way. We're in the 70s to those low 80s. There is just a subtle change today, but I really don't think you're going to notice it. The only difference will be that wind direction, and there's that cold front that is coming through. And so the only thing it's doing, it's changing those winds out of the northwest for us this evening, and that is still bringing in the warmer air versus the cooler Canadian air. That's how big that ridge is. So between today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, we have our overnight lows in the 40s and 50s, daytime highs in the 70s and 80s, and there's just no change to that. So it is a beautiful start to fall here in a couple of minutes, Sarah. I mean, it's going to be awesome, I think, the first full week of fall here. Just maybe a tad warm if we had to be nitpicky.
I mean, I don't think so.
But no clouds in the sky, leaves keep changing colors.
Yes, I love it.
It's stunning.
Thanks, Heidi.
Yep.